Sometimes classics shouldn't be touched and let them alone to be appreciated by all the generations to come. Sadly, I have come across to a TV show based on a book of E.M. Forster's that made me cringe because of its miscasting and the missing touch that such a story needs. Discover what I'm talking about in this episode of Quick Clips, coming up. Reviews are subjective, and I always like to read and watch them and figure out what other people like or dislike in a movie, a book, or a TV show, and observe how the taste differs from mine. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below, and also dislike this video and subscribe to my channel. In 1992, the duo James Ivory and Ismail Marchant crafted a beautiful movie based on the novel by E.M. Forster, Howard's End, a story of class relations at the beginning of the 20th century in Britain, depicting different storylines that cross paths over the span of several years. Howard's End is one of my go-to movies when I don't know what to watch, and with The Remains of the Day and Shadowland, one of my favorite British movies from the 90s. When I saw that Howard's End was made into a mini-series for television, I was intrigued and I went and took a look at it. Sadly, I saw myself twitching and cringing from the beginning. Something wasn't right. The TV show starts with Ellen reading her letter out loud, and it felt wrong. If anything, the movie starts on Howard's End, and we figure out that the woman depicted is in love with that place. And then we see her family having a good time, and all without a line of dialogue.
Let's not be chivalrous.
Don't worry, Mr. Wilcox, there's no place in this game for chivalry. Tends to bring out the animals.
The relationships will then come clear as we follow the movie. The TV show, instead of letting us wonder who those people are and what that place is, tells the audience straight away everything what the movie leaves us to discover. As I say, the cast isn't right neither. Hayley Atwell had to take over the role of Margaret that was played in the movie by Emma Thompson, who won an Oscar for that interpretation. And how difficult must have been for Henry McFadyen to step into the shoes of Anthony Hopkins playing the role of Henry Wilcox.
Yes.
Let's not forget Helena Bonham Carter playing the role of Helen Schlegel, and Vanessa Redgrave, who played Ruth Wilcox in the movie and was replaced by a badly casted Julia Ormond, that doesn't deliver, in my opinion, the obsessive love that Ruth has towards Howard's End.
You've never seen Howard's End. I want to show it to you.
Maybe I didn't like the TV show because when I first saw the movie I fell in love, and it's really hard when you watch a movie as well that many times. It's really hard to watch a remake with different actors, because now in your mind those characters are represented by the cast of the original movie or of the movie or the TV show that you really like. It is like when you read a book and you invest time in reading a book and you build up those characters in your mind and you have a vision for them, and then suddenly somebody does a movie or a TV show and they cast actors, and those actors are not a reflection of what you have imagined, and that's when most of the time you watch a movie or a TV show based on a book and you don't like it.
Good God.
And this is like my case in watching Howard's End, the TV show. I couldn't stand the actors because in my mind Emma Thompson, Anthony Hopkins, Helena Bonham Carter were the people that had to play those characters from the novel by E.M. Forster. But let's go into the story a little bit, and if you haven't seen Howard's End, please go and take a look, and of course take a look to the movie, not to the TV show. That's my recommendation. Maybe if you watch the TV show without having watched the movie, you enjoy it. So decide by yourself, but in my opinion, you should watch the movie. It's so beautifully crafted.
I want to see it.
Now the story and spoiler. So if you want to watch the movie without without being spoiled, you should skip this part and see me at the end of it. There are 3 families: the Schlegels, Margaret, Helen, and Tibby.
Why don't you take up Cousin Frieda's invitation and go to Hamburg for those few weeks?
The Wilcoxes,
Yeah, not cancelled, but postponed.
with Ruth and Henry and their grown-up children, and the Basts,
Stop it, Jackie.
workers that fight every day to survive. Ellen Schlegel falls for Paul Wilcox, but is rejected.
Morning.
Her sister Margaret becomes friend with his mother Ruth, who promises her the family house Howard's End. When Ruth dies, the will disappears. And the house doesn't go to Margaret as promised.
I would like Miss Schlegel, Margaret, to have Howard's End.
In the meantime, Helen meets Leonard Basts,
If you'll pardon me, miss, you took my umbrella. Quite inadvertently, I'm sure.
and through some information given by Henry Wilcox, she tells him to leave his job.
We were told the Porphyrians are no-go.
A friend of ours did think that it's insufficiently reinsured.
And advised you to clear out.
He does so, but the new company works for fails and he loses his job.
Excuse me, sir. Where would I go to inquire about a position?
Helen gets mad at Henry with no results.
And now it turns out that it saves us houses, and Mr. Bass need never have left and taken another post at a greatly reduced salary.
And the Basts get poorer, and sadly bad things happen to them.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Henry marries Margaret, and the house that was wrongfully taken away from her goes to her. Mind-blowing! If you want to see how this short summary translate into the movie, go and check it out. I've put the links in the description below. You find the links to the book and the digital release of the movie and the DVD. And if you buy through my links, you support my channel, and I am very appreciative of that. Don't forget to like or dislike this video, comment in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel. Also feel free to come on social media, Twitter and Instagram, and say hi at EnnyNZ. Until next time, ciao!